audio check. Get that going. Of course, it's never on the right one. What's up, Jared Hudson? Okay, we got the sound check. All right. There. All right. All right. Well, yesterday I dropped an F-bomb in the Cap Crew, so I have to eat a pod or do tink. Since I can't do tink, sorry guys, but since I can't do tink, I'm gonna do a pod. And I figured since a pod's really not enough of a punishment, I'll put some of this inside it, or do some of that too. Yeah, what I thought was cool was I had this 7-pot Primo plant, the first 7-pot Primo I ever grew, that I got seeds from Troy Primo. Well, I grew it for 2 years, got pods, I believe last year. And then this year I grew seeds from that pod. Well, everyone but this one was the normal red, and this one was peach. And I thought that was really cool. So I'm going to save these seeds. And since I'm saving these seeds as well, I figured I'll go ahead and do some of that tink. Jacob Warner, hey, you might want to stick around, bud. Well, that went way better in my head. Wow. Wow, I thought so. I wonder if this crossed with the Ben pod. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and eat that to get the burn started. Wow, that tastes great. And it got the 7-pot Primo taste. Very tasty pepper. A lot of oil. Mm. Mm-hmm. Wow. That's definitely hot already. Wow. Well, what's up, Jacob, Joe, and Fritz? Thanks for joining. This is a penalty pod. I dropped the F-bomb yesterday in a live. And that was a pod. It was a peach pod somehow off a 7-pot Primo plant. It was the only pod, so I'm saving the seeds from that. And that is like, I guess, kind of like a penalty for saving the seeds. We'll go ahead and do some of this. This is some evap tink that Jared Hamilton sent me. And as I did this yesterday, that's when I dropped the F-bomb. So hopefully I don't get another penalty. Wow, that pod's still building. Hold on. And since this stuff is thick, I found that you gotta sit there and just hold it wide open, and then it'll all drain out. Wow. Okay, well, Jacob Warner said he had a challenge, I guess. I don't know if it's a flash. I'm going to learn more about the flashes. But I guess you tag him and read a verse. That's something I'm into. I'd love to get into more about how this changed my life. But I believe the rules were you burn and read a verse and tag him. Just open it up and read it. And what I like about that is that's how I read the Bible. I just open the book. I don't read it front to back or do the courses or whatever. I just open it up and it seems to be what I need. And one day I was in the kitchen, just turned around and it flipped and it was everything I needed. I'm crying and leaking everywhere. Matt Stewart, what's up? Good evening, bud. The party just got started. I just did some of this evap tink of, I guess it's yours, and then it's evap that Jared set. And I'm about to read a verse for the Jacob Warner challenge thing. So, I'm glad you joined. So, let's just open it up. Samaria falls to Assyria. When the king of Assyria invaded the entire land, and for 3 years he besieged the city of Samaria. Finally, in the 9th year of the king of Hosea's reign, Samaria fell, and the people of Israel were exiled to Assyria. I am leaking bad, guys. Like everywhere. Woo! They were settled in colonies in Hala, along the banks of the harbor river in Gozan, and in the cities of the Medes, I guess. This is out of Kings 2, 17:5. That was pretty cool. Good opportunity to take on the penalty pod and get in a verse. So that was kind of cool. I got work tonight. Tonight's going to get down to 23 and then tomorrow 22. Not all the way ready on my car. I wanted to get the wheel bearings changed, but nope. Maybe next week. Or the week after. That stuff's awesome. We need to start making that a thing. Evac Tink. Because then people like me could do it. I got a pretty cool challenge coming up. Someone's sending me. I might do it in the crew if it's allowed. Dude sent me a cross of his and he wants to see how many I could eat. Like, yeah, right up my alley. Just like the Jacob Warner challenge. Woo! I'm still burning, guys. You can tell in my eyes too. Yeah, it hurts bad. Wow. You guys want to see another pod? Think about maybe another 7-pot Primo or two. Woo! We got a little bit of time. I got on early this time. Oop. Excuse me. The relieving burps. Fiery Red taught me that. I got him because he's kind of like one of the guys who helped coach me through. Good angel, bad angel. What's on this side? Oh, Hellfire Farms on this side. And Fire Red on this side. They helped me win that Terre Haute belt right there. Oh yeah, Matt Stewart knows. Dry Fork Farms. They're all amazing people. I appreciate y'all. I got this. I'm going to try to evap. I got an idea. Oh yeah, we already talked about it a little bit. I got a little like candle or one of those incense things that heat wax, that smell. I'm going to use that to try to get evapped super quick. Fill it with water. Find some way to support it so it don't tip over. Well, it's about 20 minutes. I wanted to keep these pretty short so when I take out like the silence, it fits more platforms. Oh yeah, this is for Cap Crew. This will be good practice. Yeah, like I said, what's coming up is some challenges I'm pretty excited about. More pods. This is the first year. It's been so late in November and I'll still be getting pods, so I'm very blessed this year. I never would have dreamed 10 months ago. I did these challenges. And then from those challenges, I entered the Chili matches. At first, I entered the Pittsburgh match, or the Pittsburgh belt match, and then if it wasn't for Terre Haute and the Wabash Hot Sauce Festival and Dry Fork Farm and League of Fire and all them, they wouldn't have provided the hotel. I wouldn't have made it and won. So I'm speechless on this year. But yes, if you made it this far, thank you for watching, and have a blessed day, y'all. Oh yeah, give Jacob Warner, Matt Stewart, Fritz, Joe, Grumbless, and Jared Hudson a like, share, and subscribe. Alright, see y'all. Oh yeah, I should have went over here so I could see comments better. Oh yeah, hold on. And here.